Hey guys, Jay4gamers1 here. This is my video to let y'all know I have returned. Yeah, I know I've uploaded some stuff. This is the official video to let you know I have returned. I am back at home. I made it safe. But boy, do I have a story for everybody. This story sums up how I felt on Sunday and why I wasn't back earlier on Sunday. And I was kind of pissed, and it really was one of those experiencing days of my life. So I'm in Texas, and my flight's at 6:09. My flight gets delayed because of weather to 6:35. But I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna make my flight still. So my flight in Atlanta, Georgia doesn't leave out until 10:05. So I'm gonna still make it. So after we board and get on and we fly off, we come back. Apparently, we're so early that there's no open airplane spots. And I'm like, what? So we're waiting for a plane to leave and for us to pull in. And I'm flying Delta. If people wanted to know, I am flying Delta. So I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I get off the plane at 9:55. My flight's at 10:05. And I'm in Section B. And most of the time, the flight to North Carolina is always in Section D. So I hurry up, I run down Section B, I go a little bit too far, run back, go down the escalator, go and take the little airport shuttle that they have, all the way to D. And as soon as I get to D, it's like 10:04. So I'm trying to hurry up and trying to, hopefully they'll wait for me or something. I'm like panicking. So I'm running, and I'm confused because there's no screen, there's no board, there's no nothing. So I'm looking, frantically looking. So I just go and ask one of the tellers. So, mind you, I'm on D16. I asked him, your flight's on D56. I'm running about 2 football fields almost, because Atlanta, Georgia is a big-ass airport. Running from D16 to D56 to miss my flight in 5 minutes. So I'm angry, I'm mad, breaking down, ready to just cry, telling everybody what was going on. So, I wound up going, and they're planning my flight for 8:20 in the morning of Monday, and I don't want to do that because, one, I have a math class that I was going to, if I missed that math class, technically I was going to fail that math class if I missed it. Second, I had work, and I'm kind of a person that wanted to be work, but I had work that day, so I was trying to get early so I can be back up and ready for work, but I wasn't going to make that. So I'm like, I'm still pissed off, but I got a free hotel, and I was like, okay, free hotel. There's a problem with this though. The bag that had the stuff that I needed to eat and to play games with was in this bag that was on the airplane, aka my luggage was on the airplane that I needed my stuff with, and my thing I had with me was just clothes. The day I say I'm going to put all the game stuff in the luggage to the airplane and keep this with me, it's the day I get stuck in a hotel in Atlanta, Georgia. Ironic. I had my laptop and PSP, so I was still fine. So I was okay. So I go and run out, go to the hotel, get to the hotel finally, and I'm waiting for them to register me, and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I'm hungry as hell. So they have a food place in Capitol. I was like, yay, they have a food place. So I was like, first, I don't want to carry my stuff around. Let me go upstairs, put it up, then come back and eat. I come back, and the food place is closed. So I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I'm looking at the vending machines. It has a food thing too. I'm like, oh hey, look, $3.75 to get some stuff out, like an actual like tray that had like steak and stuff in it. So I'm like, well, let me go to my ATM and see if I can get some money out. So I go to the ATM and I try to get some money out. Come to find out, I'm $1 short to get out $20 because it only takes out 20s, and I'm $1 short from getting out $20. And I tried it with my mom's card that she got me, and come to find out, I can only use $8.11 when it says I have 32 due to minimum line fees. So I couldn't take out no money whatsoever. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm mad. I'm like hungry. I'm tired. I didn't feel like being in Atlanta, Georgia. I wanted to be home. I wanted to be here. I wanted to play some games. I wanted to eat some real food that I liked. So I go upstairs, I'm mad, but I call my family and everything, let them know what's going on. Go back downstairs, ask them, hey, is there any way I can order food? They gave me 2 pizza things. So I was like, okay, maybe I can do my credit card and everything instead through them, and they'll be fine. Go upstairs, I start calling them, and I'm wondering why are they not answering? It's about, it's only 11:42, and then I thought about it. I'm looking at my laptop computer. I set my laptop time back to the Texas time when I was in Texas. So when I moved it forward, they were already closed. So I'm literally living on Coke, chips, and Skittles, and the drink Coca-Cola, not actual Snort Coke. But I'm living through that, and so I'm like, I was flipping out that whole day. I was mad as all hell. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm not going to sleep, because if I go to sleep and I miss that flight, that's just only going to stab me even more. So I stayed up the whole night. I get on the airplane, I finally, get there, get through the security lines, get to the airplane, I'm flying home, had to call out from work, and I barely made my class, my first class, but I made my class for math, so I was happy. I was going to get dropped out. I was, yay! So I just go straight home, and I'm here, now I unpack. Come to find out that my my PS3 wire that I had to connect to it to show on the screen, I left it in Texas. So I'm flipping out right now. I was flipping out. I thank Phil, because he helped me out. Now, if you can see, let me see if I can angle it now. Now I can play my games because he let me borrow his wire. So now I can play games. I was playing Devil May Cry earlier, and so yeah. So it angered me. So I'm like, effing my life. I'm like, all this crap is going on, and I just told myself I'm never ever planning a flight that late to Atlanta, Georgia, knowing I probably may miss it and wind up staying overnight again. But little updates now from that whole story. If you want to leave a comment about the story, or if you had a worse experience, I kind of want to know. If you ever had a worse experience than this, leave a comment below. Tell me about it. I kind of want to see if anybody's had a similar experience to this, because this really took a toll on me. So I have my N64 here with me now, so I can play N64 games. The problem is I need a N64 wire, so I have to go buy one, and hopefully I can find a cheap one. So I've just been having one of these off weeks, but I'm getting through it. More after I upload the stuff that I have, and I've been trying to upload more online ranking, hopefully Marvel, maybe Street Fighter Cross Tekken, maybe do Naruto Generations for the first time. I'm waiting for that Azure's Wrath DLC. I'm so ready for it. So I got a beta game, and I got Shank 2, and I got Need for Speed Shift. If y'all want to see me play those, let me know, leave me a comment. But I just kind of wanted to tell y'all that story of what's going on that whole Sunday. And it was hell, man. I hated it. I honestly hated it. Stick around, because I'm having a little rant come up next. Jay4gamers1 signing out.